today we'll continue question 381. In question A, we have to work out the share of the new partner. In question 8, when old partners sacrifice some share out of their share in the favor of new partner. So in question 8, old ratio is given 1:1. Old ratio is given 1:1. Now, C, who is admitted as new partner, question 8 is this way, children. C is admitted with 1/5 share out of profit, out of which C will get 150 share from A and the remaining from B. So I have written here question 8, old ratio, which is not given in the question. So we have to assume that partner A and B will share their profit equally. Equally means 1:1. That is 1/2. Their share will be 1/2. Here in this question, admitted C with 1/5 share. 1/5 share in profit. C is admitted with 1/5 share in profit and he will get 1/15 from A. C will get 1/15 share from A. And the remaining from B. So here first we have to find out that how much B will be. How much B is going to sacrifice. So B's sacrifice will be C's share minus A's sacrifice. C's share minus A's sacrifice. So how much B will sacrifice, children? How much B is going to give C? So B's sacrifice is equal to C's share minus A's sacrifice. So here, how much C was admitted with 1/5 share. From that, A will give 1/15, that is 1/15 share to C and the remaining will be given by B. So how we will find out? B's sacrifice is equal to C's share minus A's sacrifice. So 1/5 minus 1/15. So you will get 2/15. So this 2/15 is B's sacrifice. So here we can get A's sacrifice is 1/15 and B's sacrifice is 2/15. So therefore sacrifice ratio is 1:2. 1:2. If you don't want to find orally, then you can you can old ratio minus new ratio and find out the sacrifice. But children, in this question they have given direct sacrifice, so we don't have to work out. Direct also we know that how much A has sacrificed 1/15 part. How much B has sacrificed 2/15 share and given to C. So this is the heading which is given, that when the remaining partner sacrifice we have to find out. The second point is that new share equal to. point new, this is the first point. Here we will write point number 1. New share equal to old share minus sacrifice. So A's new share equal to, now you know this, old share. What is this old share? Old ratio. That is 1 upon 2. 1:1 means 1 upon 2. If you want to write here, we can write 1 upon 2 is to 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2 minus sacrifice. So what is A's sacrifice? 1 upon 15. So here we will get 13 upon 30. B's sacrifice 1 upon 2 minus 2 upon 15. So 11 upon 30. 30 have we got LCM. 30 is the LCM. C's share is given 1 upon 5. So making the denominator 30, making the denominator equal, you will get 6 upon 30. How I got? If you want, this you will multiply by 5, 6. You will multiply by 6. And here also you will multiply by 6. So 6 ones are and 6, 5 are 30. So therefore our new P&L ratio will be 13:11:6. All these are the new ratios. So very simple. When the new partner share is given by one partner and the other partner sacrifice, we have to find out. So you have to subtract from the new partner share minus the old partner share. The remaining, whatever answer you get by subtracting, is the sacrifice made by the remaining partners. So this is the sum. In the same way, 9th question is also same. In 9th question also they have admitted B with 1/28 share in profit. And the old ratio is 4. 4:3:3. Admitted D with 1/28 share in profit. D will get 1/40 share from A. And I have underlined, and equal share from B and C. So here they have not mentioned because they had only 2 partners. So -1 you will get the remaining. But here there are 3 partners. So one partner will give 140 and the remaining part, whatever you get the answer, the remaining is given equally by the 2 partners. So in the same way here also total sacrifice of B and C, that is sacrifice of B and C. Same way D's share, what was D's share? 1 upon 20 minus A's sacrifice 1 upon 40. So 1 upon 20 minus A's share of sacrifice 1 upon 40, that is equal to 1 upon 40. Now the remaining, this is for who? B and C. Now 1 upon 40 share will be given equally. Will be given equally, that is 1:1 to D. So therefore B's sacrifice equal to 1 upon 40 multiplied by 1 upon 2. What is 1 upon 40? The remaining one, which we found out by subtracting A's share. So 1 upon 40. This 1 upon 40, half will be given by B and half will be given by C to D, who is new partner. So B's sacrifice equal to 1 upon 40 minus 1 upon 2. So you will get 1 upon 80. Same way C's sacrifice 1 upon 40 and the share, that is half, we will get 180. Now the next, here also children we can write the sacrifice ratio orally. How we will able to write here sacrifice ratio? Sacrifice ratio, when you find out sacrifice, there only we will write the sacrifice ratio. So here see children, you can do A is 1 upon 40, B is 1 upon 80 and C is also 1 upon 80. So making the denominator denominator equal, you can find out the sacrifice ratio 2:1:1. So here we can work out the sacrifice ratio also, how much they have sacrificed. Now second point, say new share is equal to old share minus sacrifice. So what was old share here? What is old ratio? What is old share? 4/10 minus 140. Your sacrifice 140 equal to 3/80. B is also same way. 3/10 minus 1/80. C 3/10 here old minus 1/80. So you will get 23/80 and B's share is 120. B's share is 120. And so you will make the denominator equal 24. 20 multiplied by 4. So you will get 4/80. So the new ratio will be 30:23:23:4. This will be your new ratio, new P&L ratio. So children, new P&L ratio means old share minus sacrifice. So here the important part is to find out the sacrifice. Old ratio will be given. If it is not given, then equal. So this is the sum. Here I have just worked out the sacrifice ratio also, which I have shown you here. I think here it will be easy for you to find out. So 1/40 equal to 1/80 is to 1/80. So it will be 2:1:1. Here I have worked out. So it will be easy for you to work out first point. Okay. So this is same as this. So the remaining partners share we have found out in these two sums. Now the 10th one. In the 10th one, it is same only, but here admitted C, old ratio of A and B is 3:1. Admitted C, but C's share of admission is not given. C is coming as a new partner, but up till now the new partner who is coming in our firm, his share was given 1/4, 1/10, 1/20. It was given, but in this sum, when the new partner share is not given, and the old partner's sacrifice is equal to the new partner's share. So in this sum, new partner admitted C, I have put question mark. We don't know, we have to find out. But they have given the sacrifice of A and B. Now in this sum, A will sacrifice 1/3 of his share. A will sacrifice 1/3 of his share. Now of his share means what? His share was how much? That share is 1/3. And B will sacrifice 1/4 of his share in favor, I have underlined, in favor of B. Means A is going to give 1/3 part of his share. Now 1/3 part of his share is how much? That we have to find out. And B's 1/4 share of his share is how much? That also we have to find out. And then A's sacrifice plus B's sacrifice is equal to C's share. That will be equal to C's share. Means I am also giving, my other partner B is also giving to C. So how much C will get? That we have to find out in this sum. So here when the new partner share is not given. So here children, A sacrifice I have underlined 1/3 of his share. B 1/4 of his share in favor of B. multiply by sacrifice share. What is the old ratio here of A? 3 upon 4. So 3 upon 4 is his share, and 1/3 of his share will be how much? So 3 upon 4 multiplied by 1 upon 3 is equal to 1 upon 4. In multiplication, you no need to find out the LCM. You can cancel. Only in plus and minus we find out the LCM to make the denominator equal. Here in multiplication you can cancel 3. So what will be remaining? 1 upon 4. Here also 1 upon 16. So 1 upon 4 is his old share. And what is the part to be sacrificed? 1/4 of his share. I have written purposely to make it clear. So 1 upon 4. So you will get 1 upon 16. So therefore sacrifice ratio we can find out 1 upon 4 is to 1 upon 16. 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 16. Making the denominator equal, you will get here 4 is to 1. How I got, you know, here 4 you will multiply by 4 and 1 also you will multiply by 4. So you will get 4 is to 1. That is what sacrifice ratio. So that will be the sacrifice ratio of A and B. Now here our second point will be what is C's share. So C's share equal to A's sacrifice plus B's sacrifice share. How much A will give C plus how much B will give C? Total of A plus B's sacrifice will be the share of new partner. So here A's sacrifice is how much? 1/4 plus 1 upon 16. So you will get 5 upon 16. So therefore what will be C's share? 15 upon 16. What is C's share? Therefore C's share in profit is equal to 5 upon 16. Is equal to 5 upon 16. So this is the sum here which the new partner share was not given. Now new share you know. The third point here will be new share. New share is equal to old share minus sacrifice. So A's new share is equal to old share. Old share was how much? Here 3 upon 4 minus what was the sacrifice of A? A is sacrificing 1 and B is sacrificing 1 upon 16. So 1 upon 4 and 1/4 here. B sacrifice minus 16 you will get 3 upon 16. And C's share is 5 upon 16 we have just now found out. Denominator is equal, so no need to make it equal. So you will get new P&L ratio 8 upon 16, 3 upon 16 and 5 upon 16. So it is equal to 8. 8 is to 3 is to 5. So this is the sum here in which new partner share is not given and 2 old partners sacrifice will be the share of the new partner. And in these 2 sums, 1 partner share is given and the remaining partner share we will find out by subtracting. So these are the 2 types of sums. You can refer the page, illustration page 149 for this. Okay, so page 149 you can refer for this. Next question, question 11 of third one. Here in this question also it is same like 10th question, in which the person, the partner who is admitted, his share is not given. So what will be his share? Sacrifice of the existing old partner. Whatever the old partner will sacrifice, that will be the share of the new partner. So here also children, same like 10, we have to find out the share of the new partner. So A's sacrifice is 30% of his share, and B's sacrifice is 20% of his share in favor of C. I want in favor of C. So as I told you, it is of his share. So what will be A's sacrifice? A's sacrifice is equal to A's share, old A's share. A's share is how much? 5 upon 8. And what is his sacrifice? 30%. 30% means 30 upon 100. So what is his sacrifice? His sacrifice will be 3 upon 60. In the same way, B's sacrifice 3 upon 8 here, 3 upon 8 old share multiplied by 20%. So 20 upon 100. So his sacrifice is 30 upon 40. Now sacrifice of A and B is equal to 3 upon 60 and 3 upon 40. Making the denominator equal, denominator LCM is 80. Making the denominator equal, you will get 50 upon 80 and 6 upon 80. So your sacrifice ratio will be 15:6. And that is equal to, still if you reduce, 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6. So it will become 5:2. So that is their sacrifice ratio. Now they have sacrificed how much? What is their share of sacrifice? This and this. So this two, when you add, who will get? The new partner, that is C. So let us see. Second point, C's share is equal to A's share plus B's share of sacrifice. So A's share of sacrifice is 15 upon 80. I have taken direct. If you take this, again you have to make the denominator equal. So we have made the denominator equal, so it will be easy for us to add. So for that reason, you will take 15 upon 80 plus 6 upon 80. If you take this also, you will get the answer. But again, you have to make the denominator equal for adding. So 15 upon 80 plus 6 upon 80, you will get 21 upon 80. And the sacrifice of two persons will be the new partner's share. So C's share is equal to 21 upon 80. Third point is new share. New share means old share minus sacrifice. What is the old share? 5 upon 8 minus sacrifice 3 upon 60. You will get 35 upon 80. B's new share, again old is 3 upon 8 minus 3 upon 40. You will get 12 upon 40. And C's share we have already found out, 21 upon 80. So new P&L ratio will be 35 upon 80, 12 upon 40 and 21 upon 80. You have to make the denominators equal. So when you want to make the denominator equal, you want 80 here, you will multiply 40 by 2 and 12 by 2. So you will get new P&L ratio 35 is to 24 is to 21. So this is the new P&L ratio. Now in 12th question again same thing. Z, X, Y, Z, Z is admitted, but his share is not given. We have done last 4 sums, 5 to 4 sums in which the new person who is admitted, his share is to be found out, and his share is equal to old partner's sacrifice. So now you are perfect, I think, with this type of sums. So first point again, X sacrifice. Here new thing is that X sacrifice 150 from B's share. Here I will underline, and again I have already explained, but again I want to tell you from his share. So from his share is going 1 upon 15th part. So his sacrifice is 1/15 direct from his share. I am giving him 1/15 from my share. But see, why sacrifice 1/5 of his share? Of his share means what? You have to multiply by his share, old share, and find out his sacrifice. So in this sum from and of, it makes difference. From his share means direct, it is his sacrifice, but of his share you have to multiply by his old share and find out the sacrifice. So here I have worked out and I have written also for you children. X sacrifice is 1/15th share, Y sacrifice is 1/3 here. What is his old share? 1/3 multiplied by his share. Multiplied by his share. How much he is going to give Z? 1/5. So here's what, this is what? Old share. This is what we have written children. Old share multiplied by the share to be given to the new partner. Share given to new partner. New partner. So 1/5. How much is going to give? 1/5. So you will get 1 upon 15. Now sacrifice ratio is equal to, what is X sacrifice? 1 upon 15. And what is Y sacrifice? 1 upon 15. So what will be the sacrifice ratio? 1:1. Here from his share is direct, 1 upon 15 is sacrificing, and of his share means you have to multiply from his share and then find out the sacrifice. Now Z, you know, second point, Z share will be X plus Y sacrifice share. 1 upon 15 plus 1 upon 15 means 2 upon 15. So Z share will be 2 upon 15. Third point also, you know, new share equal to old share minus sacrifice. So here children, X new share is how much? Old share. What was his old share here? 2 upon 3 multiplied by 1 upon 15. 1 upon 15 was his sacrifice. So here, sorry, here you have to minus. So new share equal to 2 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3 minus how much we will subtract here? That is 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 15. 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 15. Sorry. Minus 1 upon 15. What is this sacrifice here children? 1 upon 15. And what is A's Z sacrifice? 1 upon 15. So 2 upon 3 old ratio here. 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 15, you will get 9 upon 15. Again old 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 15, you will get 4 upon 15. And Z share we have found out. How much? 2 upon 15. So 2 upon 15. Therefore new P&L ratio will be 9:4:2. So this is the sum in which again we have to find out the share of the person who is admitted. But here the important point to remember is that from his share means direct from his share is due. And here of his share means you have to multiply and find out the sacrifice. So this is about question 12. Now question 13 children. In question 13th is different. These 4 sums were similar sums. In question 13, the one of the partner will continue with the old share. One partner will not change his ratio, will maintain the same ratio after the admission of the new partner also. So in this X, Y, Z, Z is the partner who retain. Retain means keeps. Retain means maintain the same old ratio. Don't want to change any ratio. Don't want to sacrifice any part. So here, what is the Z ratio here? 1/6. What is the Z ratio here? 1/6. So I have written the question, children. Old ratio is 2:3:1. Admitted W with 1/6 share. Here W, who is coming as a new partner, his share is given. So W is admitted with 1/6 share. And the new point is that Z. Z retain, this is the new point here. Z retain his old share in future. Means not change his share. His share is how much, children? 1/6. How I got 2:3:1. X, Y, Z. So this is Z. X, Y and Z. So what is Z share? 1/6. So he will retain, he will not change. Now the remaining share of X and Y. So same, we have to subtract from the total. And the remaining will be for X and Y. Because Z, he has not to change. Only the remaining part will be distributed among X and Y. So in this, when the person retain his old share, so in that case, remaining share of X and Y is equal to, remaining share of X and Y is equal to total share. Total share we have to assume as 1. Total share minus what we have, whose share we have? Total share 1 minus Z share. Z is going to keep the share same, that is 1/6. So minus 1/6. His share I will minus. Minus W's share. W is the new partner's share. This two you will minus. Then the remaining part will be of X and Y. Okay. So this sum is a little bit different. 1 minus the person who is going to retain his share, same, don't want to change. And the new partner who is coming, this 2% share we will subtract from 1, that is the total share, and the remaining will be for X and Y. So children, here 1 minus 1/6 minus 1/6. So you can write this way, 1 minus this 2 in the bracket, 1 plus 6 plus 1 plus 6. So you will get your denominator and same. So 1 plus 1, 2/6. Now here also LCM is 6. So here you have to make it 6. So here it is 1/1. 1/1. So 1/1, 1 you will multiply by 6. And on top, upper we multiply by 6. So you will get 6 minus 2. I think this you will be able to work out. 6 minus 2 you will get 4/6. And this you will reduce, you will get 2/3. So what is 2/3? The remaining share. For whom? For X and Y. So this is the remaining share for X and Y. And the remaining share is 2. The remaining share is 2/3. Now second point. This is first point. Remaining share of X and Y is equal to total share. You have to assume 1 minus Z, because Z is keeping same, minus W. So W. So you will get the remaining share. 2/3. Now X and Y will get from the remaining share 2/3 in that ratio. In that ratio, what is that ratio? 2:3. So new share is equal to old share. This old share. This old share multiplied by the remaining share. Remaining share means this. So X new share is 2/5. Old share, I have written the formula, multiply by 2/3 ratio share of remaining. Share of remaining. share will be, right? And here this is the old ratio. Share. What is the share? 2 upon 3. So 2 upon 3 when you multiply you will get 4 upon 15. Which later on we will make the denominator equal. Why is new share equal to 3 upon 5 here? Ratio. 3 upon 5 multiplied by 2 upon 3 equal to 6 upon 15. Z share same. Denominator equal. LCM is 30 and 1 upon 6. The same share is going to continue. So 1 upon 6 making the denominator equal. You will get 5 upon 30. And W also you get 1/6 share and denominator equals so 5 upon 30. So therefore, new P&L ratio is 8 here, 8 upon 30, 12 upon 30, 5 upon 30 and 5 upon 30. So making the denominator equal, you will get 8 is to 12 is to 5 is to 5. Now your children, you got old ratio and new ratio. Here in this sum we have to find out the sacrifice ratio also. Now in this sum, as we are going to find out sacrifice ratio, you are going to write the formula of sacrifice ratio, that is old minus new. So I will work out the sacrifice ratio for this sum, as sacrifice is not given direct here. So children, sacrifice ratio of question 13 is old ratio is given and also new ratio we have found out. So sacrifice ratio is old share minus new share. So X sacrifice is old share was how much? 2 upon 6 here. 2 upon 6 minus 8 upon 40. So we will get 2 upon 30. Y sacrifice old ratio again 3 upon 6 minus 12 upon 30. So you will get 3 upon 30. And Z sacrifice, who is retaining same, is share 1 upon 6 minus 5 upon 30. You will get 0. So Z is not sacrificing anything. Only X and Y. They are sacrificing in the ratio of 2:3. So this was question 13. Now question 14 and 15. In question 14 and 15, you have to calculate only sacrifice ratio. And what is the formula of sacrifice ratio? We have learned in the previous chapter. Sacrifice ratio means old share minus new share. So your old ratio is given. So children, when old ratio and new ratio is given, we have to find out direct sacrifice ratio. So old ratio is given, new ratio is given. So sacrifice ratio is old share minus new share. So old share of X is 5 upon 9 minus equally means 1 upon 3. So you will get 2 upon 9 sacrifice. Y same way 4 upon 9 minus 1 upon 3 equal to 1 upon 9 sacrifice. So Z is the new partner. Z is the new partner. He will not sacrifice anything. He will get from the old partner. So when in the sum old ratio and new ratio is given, easily we can find out the sacrifice ratio of old partners by old share minus new share. So this is the sum. 14th one, 15th also same children. Old ratio is given, new ratio is also given. So we have to find out sacrifice of old partner, not new partner. New partner will get it. He is not sacrificing anything. So sacrifice ratio means the formula is old share minus new share. So X, what is his old share? 3 upon 6 minus new share 4 upon 12. So you will get 2 upon 12. Y, same way 2 upon 6 minus 3 upon 12 new share. You will get 1 upon 12. And Z 1 upon 6 here. 1 upon 6 minus 2 upon 10. So you will get 2 minus 2, so 0. Here also we can see that only x and y are sacrificing 2 and 1. So that is why sacrifice ratio is 2:1. Z is not making any sacrifice. Only 2 partners are making sacrifice. The third one will not make any sacrifice, as we are getting sacrifice old minus new is 0. Means what he was getting before, the same thing he will get now. So he has not sacrificed anything. So now these 14th and 15th are the sums in which old ratio and new ratio is given. So for that reason we are asked only to find out the sacrifice ratio. And in the previous, today we have done from 10, 11, 12, we have done the remaining multiplied by the share. So this is the work for today, and your homework today will be to work out all the sums which we have worked out now. All the sums you have to work out in your classwork book. Homework. Work out all the sums from, I think, of question 3 from 10 to 15. From question 8. From question 8 to 15. From question 8 to 15. And also illustrations. Also illustrations. In your classwork. Classwork book. Compulsory. So this is your homework for today, and with this I complete the topic of sacrifice ratio and new profit and loss ratio. When the new partner is coming, 2 things we have to find out, that is sacrifice of the existing partner and new profit and loss ratio after admission. So these 2 things we have done in question 3, that is to find out the sacrifice ratio and new P&L ratio. So this is the work for today. You have to work out all the sums in your classwork book and also work out the illustration. In the next class, we will take the next topic, which will be dealing about the goodwill. That the new partner who comes, he will bring his share of goodwill and also his capital. That we will see in the next period. Thank you. Work all the sums. If you are first, you will work out what we have worked out now, and then again you have to understand and work out in your homework book. This all will be one adjustment in the sum. You will not get all these sums this way. You will get all these sums as one adjustment. So children, please work out. I have done topic wise. I have done all these sums in topic wise. That is, first one topic is different, then second different topic, and today I have done third different topic. So work out today's homework. Okay, thank you very much.